All right. So we're gonna start with our warm-up. We've got 10 of each of these movements. And you can have like a little kettlebell or dumbbell, or you don't need anything if you don't have that equipment easily available. So I'm gonna use my kettlebell for my toe taps. And toe taps, guys, we're just going 1 foot up on the kettlebell and then the other. I'm gonna do 10 each leg. For Lynn and Bruce, I think you guys are going slowly for these. When you're done with those 10, we're gonna go into a lateral toe tap. So this one, if you do have a weight, you're gonna hold this one at your chest. If you don't have a weight, no big deal. You're still gonna do this same thing. Knees are slightly bent, and we're gonna go touch out to the side, touch out to the side, and we're gonna do 10 on each leg there. The slightly bent knees. When you've done those 10, your dumbbell, kettlebell, object, whatever you're using, you can go back down to the ground. We've got 360 toe taps. So this one we're going to be turning around in a circle. So I'm going to do 5 toe taps on each leg turning one way, 5 toe taps on each leg turning the other way. If that turning is a bit much, you can do it slowly, or don't worry about the turning. When you're done with that, we've got 10 of your lateral jump overs. So again, over the top of that kettlebell or dumbbell. You can also do a hop over or a shuffle. After those lateral overs, we've got kick back to a toe tapper. So kick back. Kick back is our burpee without a push-up. So hands, feet, toe tap. So burpee with no push-up. When you've done 10 of those, finish that up. No rush if you're not done. If you are done, you're going to do 10 goblet squats. If you have a weight, if you don't have a weight, 10 air squats is perfect. Next one, if your weight's light enough, we're going to take the arms out and go through 10 of your steering wheels. If your weight's too heavy, you can just take your arms out without the weight and pretend to turn one over the top than the other. That's pretty heavy, Brett. It's an aggressive weight. When you're done with those, then we've got 10 of your overhead squats. This will be 5 on each arm. Up overhead squatting down. If you don't think this is right for you, just set that weight down, guys. One arm up overhead, pretend you've got a weight. We're then gonna go into some warm up for our squat position because we've got a squat test today. So we're gonna do 3 of our yummy squats in each position. So we're gonna start with feet under your shoulders, your normal squat width. Toes pointing forward. We'll do 1 squat there. Toes pointing out. 1 squat there. And then toes pointing in. So that's 3 squats with the feet below the shoulders, and we have 3 squats with the feet out wide. Toes pointing forward. Toes pointing out. And then toes pointing in. 3 squats with the feet wide. Now we have 3 squats with the feet narrow. Feet touching. Toes pointing forward. Toes pointing out. Ballet squat, and then toes pointing in. Next one is our warrior pose. So we're gonna go down into that squat. If you wanna hold on to something, a pole or the veranda or a barbell down below you is great. We're squatting down and we're gonna hold 5 seconds. And then swap to the other side. And we've got 3 on each side, 6 total. The lights up in my head are like really blinding. Just blinded myself. It's way different from my living room lights.
Your living room lights still exist?
My living room light still exists. It has not been smashed yet. But there is a hole in our roof.
Oops.
Air put a dumbbell through the roof. And I was kind of laughing about it, and I was like, okay, well, it is what it is. He goes, oh, I forgot to tell you that I put another hole in the roof with a little, you know that small metal barbell? He's doing overhead squats with that, and it tipped, and it hit the ceiling, and he put a hole in the roof, and it was that too. Hey, Nat.
Sorry.
Hey,
I'll fix them later.
You're here, we're just warming up our squats. Next, we got 20 seconds of a tall duck walk. So tall duck walk, we stay up with the heels on the ground. If you don't have much space to move, don't worry. 3, 2, 1, we've started. I don't want to do any extra. And resting. Oh, that was really hard. Actually, I have no idea if it was 20 seconds. Next one, guys, is a good morning to a squat. So we lift up the hips, then go down into that squat, come back up by lifting the hips, and then chest up. So we're getting that stretch all through the back of the legs. Good. Nat, good to see you this morning.
Well, I just went to take Sherman for a walk, but Sherman didn't want to walk, so it was like, buggy, I'll come back and do the workout there.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, good thing we get you. Shermie's a little bit of a brat this morning, so we get to see you. We're going to go through those yummy squats again. So feet under the shoulders. We got the 3 squats there, toes pointing forward. That's 1. Toes pointing out. That's 2. Toes pointing in. That's 3. And then go wide feet. Same 3 there. Toes forward. Out. In. And then feet touching. Toes forward. Toes out. Ballerina, yes. Bruce, love the arms. Toes in. And down. Bruce, I feel like you always do that. It's so good. Bring the arms up into this nice, graceful 5th position. For the next bit, guys, We've got a max effort. Oh, whoa. Thank you. Warrior pose. I jumped ahead. Warrior pose. 6 warrior pose. Just making things up, skipping things. 5 seconds on each side.
You just want to do the duck walk with him, Lee.
I really don't want to do that duck walk again.
We'll do it for you, Lee.
What was that?
We'll do it for you.
Yeah, thanks. Now we'll do that duck walk again.
Well, that is coming.
In 3, 2, 1, and go. And rest. And next one is the 6 good morning to squat. So lifting the hips down into the squat. Lift the hips back up to stand. So now, we're gonna do our max effort squat hold test. Now, what this means, you're gonna squat down in a nice upright, beautiful position, arms up overhead. We're gonna hold that active, tall position for as long as you can. Okay, now big important rule, if you start slouching, so if your bottom tucks under you or your chest drops or your knees start collapsing in, then that is squat over, time to come out of that and have a rest. So the idea is, guys, if you make this a little bit too easy, you're gonna be in it for way too long. Okay, so max effort test, I want you guys to keep track. I'm gonna put the green clock on so you can see how long you're doing this for. We're gonna start that squat in 3, 2, 1, and go. Turn some music on for you guys to listen. So we have some front squats very first, guys, with a tempo. If you watch Maddie's video explaining the tempo, that first number is going to be the descent. So we're taking 3 seconds to get down to the bottom of the squat. Then we take 3 seconds at the bottom. And then we hold for 3 seconds down there, and then we stand up just as quickly as you can, and then take 1 second to take a deep breath at the top. So we're gonna do 10 reps like that, either with a broomstick or a light weight. Okay, up to you and what's gonna work best. We'll go for it when you're ready. Really try and work on that full 3 seconds on the way down, full 3 seconds at the bottom. Good. A nat 10 of those. Gotcha.
Smoking man, sipping on gin and juice. Laid back, with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking.
Really good, guys. If you're done with that, we're gonna go into our front rack SOTS press. So you're down the bottom of your squat, you're gonna stay there. From that front rack, you're doing a strict press. So I'll show you what that looks like. Still in the front rack, all the way down to that squat. Pressing up and back down. Now you can do this without a weight. You can do this with one dumbbell. So if you've got one dumbbell, press one at a time. You can pretend to have one dumbbell in your hand or one weight in your hand and just press that one arm up. They're pretty hard, so you just find something that works for you. We got 5 reps. Yeah, good, Christy. Yeah, Bruce, try one at a time, or yeah, there you go, that's perfect.
My shoulders aren't very good at the moment.
Yeah, that's perfect. Then do that is exactly right. That's going through that range of motion is hard enough. So when we're done that, we're gonna start adding some weight to our front squats. So every 2 minutes, for 8 minutes, we're gonna go through a few reps. So we're gonna start with 7 reps with a 3-second pause, and then a hollow hold, and then 5 reps with a 3-second pause, and another hollow hold, 3 reps with a 3-second pause, and then the last set is 10 to 12 reps with no pause. Every squat is gonna have that pause, okay? So the 3 seconds down isn't gonna be there anymore, but the 3 seconds at the bottom, we're gonna stop each time and then stand up. Are there any questions on this next 8 minutes, guys?
Are we building weight?
Yeah, we're gonna build a little bit in weight. That last 10 to 12 reps will be at your WOD weight. So we're gonna start set number 1. It's 7 reps with a 3-second pause. When you finish that, we have 20 seconds of a bent hollow hold. All right, and I'll show you guys what that is as well when we get there. In 3, 2, 1, and go when you're ready. So we'll start that second set in about 10 seconds, guys. This one is 5 reps. We're still using that 3-second pause at the bottom. And then we have another 20-second bent hollow hold. And go when you're ready. Guys, into that next set when you're ready. got 20 seconds. We're doing 10 to 12 reps at your WOD weight. Now, I want you guys to feel like you could do those 10 to 12 reps unbroken no matter what. That would be the goal, okay?
Are you still pausing?
No pause on this one, guys. No pause. Good question, Michael. No pause on this one, guys. Just those normal squats. When you're ready, 10 to 12 reps. Now, when you're done with that, guys, grab a drink, we'll go over the workout. It's an every minute on the minute. On the odd minutes, we're gonna do 8 to 12 of your front squat. There's no pause here on anything, just 8 to 12 front squats. When you're done, you set the bar down or the weight down and have a rest till the next minute when we're gonna do 40 seconds of hollow body hold. Okay, again, at 40 seconds, hollow body hold is done. Okay, then we rest for 20 seconds before we start the squats again. Now this is important, guys. Your goal is to try and get those 40 seconds of hollow body hold unbroken and try and get all 40 seconds spent in the hollow body. But if you take a break, take a quick break and then get back into it as soon as you can, because at 40 seconds, everyone's done. So if you rest for 35 seconds of your 40 seconds, you don't get much hollow holding in. That's like, yes! That's the tip of the day. Are there any questions on the workout, guys?
Nope.
Awesome. Okay, so we're going to get started on the workout.
Yep.
Let's grab a drink. Remember, each minute we switch, starting in 10 seconds with that first minute. In 3, 2, 1, and go. And time. Oh boy. Nat, I just want you to know that it skipped a second. Right on that last hollow hold, it was like 38-40.
That made up for that sneaky one.
I was so thankful for that. Yeah, made up for that sneaky extra 5 seconds you got. Guys, for our finisher, if you're feeling like smashed and you've had enough now, that's totally fine. But for our finisher, we have some sit-ups and rolling pistols. So dumbbell sit-up, you can hold the dumbbell at your chest or you can push it up overhead. It's totally up to you. And what's gonna work best for you. And then the rolling pistol, go up into our candlestick and stand up on one leg. Now your coach should have in your program some suggestions for what you should do. So if that's not gonna work for you, we can do the box pistols where you're stepping off the side of a box. You can do like a lunge pistol, you can do a sit to a box, but your coach should have had a suggestion for you. Does anybody have questions about what they are gonna do?
No.
All right, perfect. So grab a drink, make sure you have your space cleared so you've got some room for those pistols and then maybe a mat out for your sit-ups. Okay, perfect. We are gonna start. We've got the dumbbell sit-ups to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. I should be bigger now so you guys can see what's going on, but we'll start with that seal stretch. Tummy and hips down on the ground. If that's a bit too much, come onto the elbows. And just lift, maybe lift the chin. If that feels okay on your back. Oh, that was like rough on the abs today, all those hollow holds. And then we're gonna go sitting on the heels and then just leaning back. Now, if you're flexible enough and you wanna sit between your heels, you can go for it. Definitely felt intense on those hollow holds. I'm not sure how much you guys can see it over the camera, how good the camera is, but I was shaking, like intense shaking. How you know it's a good thing. Matt, how's Grace feeling after the run?
Yeah, he's good.
That's good.
Had a couple of guys body bashing yesterday at Sharps on the boogie board, and he felt like, oh, this is the best.
Oh, did he? There's not much in the form of waves right now, but it's nice because the water's so blue. Go to that child's pose, guys.
People water skiing at Sharps yesterday.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's most of it down there.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
That's I went out, I walked at Northwall today and it's still just so flat and beautiful. It's gonna be a, just clear blue day, amazing. The ocean has been so, like a lake. Not great for the surfers.
No. Look at the kids.
Good for the kids, that's right, good for the families.